So who will be the next Super Smash Bros. Character? There are a lot of characters that are waiting to be appearing in Smash Bros. Tons of characters. But of course, it's kind of like being special, being in Smash Bros. You want the standout characters. Yes, Wii Fit Trainer is probably more iconic than characters that are currently not represented in Smash Bros. As a whole. So yes, who will be the next characters in Smash? The first character we'll be talking about is Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is a gaming icon. He has appeared in Crash Bandicoot games, obviously, and he is one of the most popular characters. He was one of the most popular characters of the '90s. But like a Spyro, Crash Bandicoot has fallen off because of poor treatment by Activision. Yes, not despite Sony making the character, they sold him off to Activision. I have no idea why they did this. Or did Activision create the character in the first place? Who knows? Well, I should go to the bottom of why Activision owns Crash Bandicoot. But Crash Bandicoot we have a character from Microsoft. It's a game owned by Microsoft. It's probably for the series like Banjo-Kazooie, whose audience Smash Bros. Is owned by Microsoft. So yeah, we have a character representing celebrities. If Crash Bandicoot joins the game, we'll have a character representing all consoles, okay? Except for the Atari, unless you want to use Pac-Man as representative for the Atari. But we have Crash for PlayStation, Mario, of course, for Nintendo, Sonic for Sega, and of course Banjo-Kazooie currently for Microsoft. And unless they want to include Master Chief, which is arguably Microsoft's mascot character, or Steve, who is from the most popular, best-selling game in the entire world. Sorry, Fortnite, you're not the best-selling game in the world. The next character is another character that has been recently leaked, and that is 2B from Nier Automata. 2B would be the second character from Platinum Games in Super Smash Bros. The other character, of course, being Bayonetta. And of course, Platinum Games as a publisher has very close relationship with Nintendo. And again, basically, she is not a very requested character. She has been leaked in the past, but yeah, 2B has not really appeared in Smash Bros. It is not a spirit either, so yeah. Could 2B be in Super Smash Bros? Probably a very, very big possibility. 2B will be a playable character, playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's actually more likely than you think, because first of all, Square Enix already has Hero and yes, Cloud, who will probably be booted in the next game. Hero is from a franchise that I think will probably stay in Smash Bros. Dragon Quest, considering how iconic Dragon Quest is in Smash Bros. And how entwined Dragon Quest has been with Nintendo consoles. Unlike the other franchise, Cloud, which hasn't been on Nintendo consoles at all, except for a remake of Final Fantasy VII and some obscure Mario game. But yeah. Could 2B be in Super Smash Bros. Is a pretty possibility in Super Smash Bros. The next character is Ryu Hayabusa. Not to be confused with Ryu from Street Fighter. Ryu Hayabusa actually has been in other fighting games. For example, he has appeared in the other games called Dead or Alive. And of course, if he's already in other fighting games, he could be in Smash Bros. Then the guy was a pretty popular game on the NES. He's one of the lesser known NES icons of the day. So we're kind of really narrowing the list of NES icons. And we'll eventually run out of those. But Ninja Gaiden was one of the was the original Dark Souls. A game that was known for being super hard. Ninja Gaiden games are known for being extremely hard and extremely difficult to beat. So, and also, who owns it? I think it's Konami who owns it. No, I don't think it's Konami. I gotta see here. Who owns Wii? It doesn't say here. Who owns Ninja Gaiden? Then. Tecmo. So that means this character will be the first Tecmo character. I don't even know who Tecmo is, but yeah, I think Tecmo is a Japanese company, yeah. It'll be the first character representing Tecmo, which will be a new publisher in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The next character is, I think, out of all of the Pokemon for Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think this Pokemon is probably the most likely toxicity from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Either that or Cinderace. It just seems those Pokemon seem to be the most popular. Of course, Nintendo would probably want to put a SWAT, yes, even though it would be disappointing because there's much more better characters that could be Smash Bros. We all know there will be one of the SWATs. Just like how, Fire and Free Houses was probably going to get a SWAT on either Fire Pass 1 or Fire Pass 2. Pokemon Sword and Shield was probably going to be on here. And also, the Toxicity is a fan favorite out of all the Pokemon, and also is a fan favorite is actually more popular, according to the Pokemon poll, than Cinderace. I think, of course, the poll was made after the whole characters were all decided, but I think Nintendo probably knew this Pokemon was going to be popular. So, of course, Nintendo will probably include Toxicity in Super Smash Bros. Won't be surprised. And also we already have enough fire type Pokemon in the game, and yeah, we have Charizard, and we don't have any love for poison type Pokemon. I think Toxicity is also part electric type as well. I could be wrong, or part dark type. I have no idea. I haven't played Pokemon Sword and Shield, so of course. But yeah, and also Toxicity has a lot of opportunities for all colors as well, which it contains his he has probably the best potential for all colors out than Cinderace as well. Cinderace would also be a pretty cool one, but I think Toxicity works better. And also his Final Smash could have another music related Final Smash that hopefully isn't a crappy rhythm game. So yes, Toxicity could be in Super Smash Bros. Who else could be? And we all know, but there is one character that people have been saying that could be DLC character, but will not be appearing in the game. So Ring Fit Adventure is a game that Nintendo released and seemed to be the replacement for the crappy Wii Fit games. But, yep, Nintendo done Wii Fit Adventure, Ring Fit Adventure dirty, and of course, only will be a Spirit. Along with Xeno will be and Sante characters that people want to see in the game. Not really Ring Fit Adventure, but another character is being confirmed is the Ring Fit Adventure. So yes, Ring Fit Adventure is out of Super Smash Bros. Will not be appearing as a playable character. So that's basically it. Goodbye.